Sorry, mine's in China, except... Actually, no, it says stop recording, so you're recording. Hello. I was thinking about getting task fixated, and I was so task fixated about getting task fixated that I didn't realise I was doing it. And if that makes any sense to you, you're doing well. Righty-ho. Let's have a look. So this inside dot here, can you see? It's the same. It's a mirror images. It's a sort of... but that becomes 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Well, how do we get one like that then? Okay then, let's have a look. Can you see his eye here? Top right hand eye on the wing becomes the top right hand thing here. So maybe that's the top right, and that does become... Oh, all of the eyes, that didn't help. Right, the bottom one, both sides, becomes this eye here. So now we're looking for a heart eye on this side. There. What? Okay. This... I'm getting rid of that one because the background, the body here doesn't change colour, does it? So I'm just going to delete that one. I've got to delete something because I'm getting annoyed. And there's something quite rather nice about, hey, can I do a silver pattern on the red? Doesn't change anything, but makes me feel better. Well, what about these legs? So there are no legs here, so presumably the legs stay the same. We've got nothing to go on, have we? So legs like that. Well, A's got those. B's got those. Oh, they've got uppy legs. And this one's got sort of like, don't like that. Right, so now everything's the same except these bottom. What are we going to do? Well, I suppose these go from being a triangle, don't they? Triangle into a straight line. So therefore I'd say this is a triangle and it's going to go into a straight line, which is A. Did you find that tricky? I found that difficult. So just... Ooh. Right, let's have a look. The eyes stay the same, so we've got 5 pointing that way, so we want 2 pointing that way, 2 pointing... That didn't help. Teeth, 4 teeth, 2 teeth, 2 teeth, 4 teeth, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, didn't help. It goes from a white body to a light stripe. That's going to depend on how good the printer is. So a white body to a light stripe. Well, that's white. Light stripe, too dark, zigzaggy dark. B. Let's just check, because we've got the time. Its bug that it's chasing goes that way and then is mirrored. So our fish that goes that way will want to go that way, which it does. And something else. Can you see it's got, well, looking at its little feet, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it gets knobbles on its knees. Ooh, sounds painful, doesn't it? So I think, but apart from that, they stay the same. So I think they're going to stay the same, but get knobbles on the knees, which does our mystery. Yeah, here are our knobbly knees. So I stick with B. Right, it's moving. Have I just done 2? I think I have, haven't I? Right. Now I'm trying. My mouse has disappeared. Why's my mouse disappeared? Found it. Have I ever told you? Years ago. I mean, our oldest children now are like 30, 31, 32. But they're our children. But of course, they are not children. And when they were like 1, 2, 3, we had to drive to get a mouse for the computer for our old PCW. I don't know what, personal computer. We had to go from Salisbury to Poole, and you couldn't even do it like in the main street of Poole. I mean, these days you just go to your nearest supermarket, wouldn't you? We had to go into this industrial unit, round and round and round, until we finally got there. And we got to the place, we got this, we bought this mouse, and it was in a box, which was highly specialised equipment. Drove all the way home back to Salisbury. And so it was the best part. It was a long afternoon's trip, especially when you've got 3 small children with the small bladders. Just saying. Everything was tiddly in those days. Everything revolved around finding potties and pee. Anyway, got back home, because we were quite excited about our new mask, opened up the box, and they looked inside, and their little faces were absolute pictures of disappointment. They were expecting a little mouse. Do you know, I still feel bad about that. I never in a million years thought that they would take it as a real... So they were hoping to get a pet. So they had an awful afternoon in the car, going down and coming back, and just for a piece of plastic. There was an even worse occasion when, rather stupidly, we told middle children we were going to a sea life centre. We said, oh yeah, and you can swim with the giant squid. Just automatically assuming that they knew that was just being silly. And they both came down and arrived moments later with their swimming things all neatly rolled up underneath their arms. Ow. I wish I hadn't done that. I wish I hadn't done that.